Welcome to another episode of Alex Football. In today's video, we do a deep dive into the life of Newcastle owner Mike Ashley. We tell you 10 things you don't know about him. We are starting right now. Before we get started, welcome to Alex Football. Alex Football is a channel dedicated to making videos around football related topics. If you enjoy watching football, smash that subscribe button to get notified whenever I release a new video. Let's begin. Number 10. He hates public speaking. Usually, when we think of billionaires, eloquence, ability to motivate others and inspire others runs through our mind. Well, count Mike Ashley out. Mike Ashley detests public speaking so much that he almost got imprisoned for not appearing before a parliamentary summon. I mean, think about it. He rarely gives interviews, he commutes to work by an helicopter. Basically, he avoids the public eye as much as he can. Well, I don't really blame him. We all cannot have the finesse of Bill Gates while speaking, nor the charisma of Elon Musk, nor the smearing confidence of Jeff Bezos. I guess Mike is just Mike. Number 9. He studied Newcastle's finances. Yeah, I know, you might not like this one. You're probably thinking, Mike Ashley studied Newcastle's finances. Hell no, that's not possible. He did nothing for the club. He was way too stingy. He refused to invest in the club, though you're right about him refusing to invest in the club. But the data shows that he studied Newcastle's finances. According to Swiss Rambo, a football blogger, over the past 7 seasons, including 2 relegations, Newcastle has made close to £100 million. From the data published, Mike Ashley has only made a profit of £4 million since taking over Newcastle. Yes, just £4 million. Though he is not interested in investing in the club anymore. At least, he has not plundered the club's finances. He has simply used the huge TV rights deals to keep the club afloat. Number 8. He carries his phone in a plastic bag. Okay guys, on this one, I don't really know what to say. I know people do a lot of weird stuff, but this just bumps me out. Why does Mike Ashley carry his phone in a plastic bag? Is he scared that he will drop it in a jug of beer since he loves drinking? Or, I think I know, he would probably puke on it. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Well, he might be a billionaire, but he just showed he's no different from the rest of us. We all do weird stuffs. Number 7. Newcastle fans hate him. Newcastle fans hate Mike Ashley. Manchester United fans hate the Glazer family. Arsenal fans hate Stan Kroenke. The hatred continues. Club fans hate the club owners. But in the case of Newcastle, why do Newcastle fans hate Mike Ashley? Well, ever since Mike Ashley took over at Newcastle, performance on the pitch has been from grace to grass. He refused to invest in the club, refused to purchase quality player, and there was a poor recruitment process. Ultimately, the on-pitch performance hit rock bottom. Within the space of 5 seasons, the club was relegated twice. He even renamed Newcastle Stadium to Sports Director Arena from St. James's Park, further incurring the hatred to fans. Number 6. His childhood dream was not football. Mike Ashley has always supported Newcastle, but becoming a footballer was not something he dreamt of becoming. Rather, he wanted to be a squash player. Yes, a professional squash player. I know what you're thinking. Mike Ashley, squash player? Well, don't judge him by his dartboard shape now. You did not know Mike back then. Probably had 6 packs and was well built. But unfortunately for Mike, he could not become a squash player as an injury ended his career. He went on to become a squash instructor. From there, he opened his first retail store called Mike Ashley Sports. The rest, they say, is history. Number 5. A ruthless businessman. Okay, now we are getting to the part of Mike Ashley that is not sexy at all. Mike Ashley Sports Direct employs more than 15,000 people. However, the contract agreement he enters with them is one of the most vile, evil, and dubious terms of employment. He uses what is called 0 hours contract. A 0-hour contract is an employment contract with no guaranteed hours. This means that employees are not guaranteed any work by their employer and therefore no pay. This type of contract allows employers to avoid paying for holiday and sick benefits. Employees are basically a throwaway workforce. Mike Ashley has received a lot of backlash for this. He was even summoned before a parliamentary committee to explain his dubious business practices. The result was that Ashley was mandated to pay a sum of $1 million in lost pay. Number 4. He has never hidden his desire to sell the club. Ever since Mike Ashley bought Newcastle for a sum of £134 million in 2007, he has always acted like he made a bad decision, which is why a year later, the beer-loving Mike was seen peddling Newcastle to the highest bidder in Dubai and the entire Middle East. I guess that explains why he never invested in the club. Would you invest in a decision you regret? I guess no one would. Number 3. Mike loves to party. Mike Ashley might be a ruthless businessman, but if there is one thing that is fun about Mike, is that Mike Ashley knows how to party. He is known for gambling and heavy drinking. He is famed for claiming that he could down a pint of beer in 12 seconds. Number 2. His retail merchandise is not just Sports Direct. He also has huge stake in brands like Donnay and Lunstay. And finally, number 1. Mike Ashley is 57 years old with a net worth of £2.7 billion. He was born in Burnham in Buckinghamshire. His entire empire was built on a £10,000 loan from his father. Thanks for watching this video. I made a video about Newcastle takeover titled Newcastle Takeover, the dark side of Newcastle owner. See you in the next video. Have a great day.